it's Jill with cricflix. I'm back to my little table. I said in the last video that I'm uploading right now that the view I do not like where I was at. However, I didn't want to take on the task of trying to clean my mess. I still don't have anywhere to put half of it. I have so much stuff and so much stuff to get rid of and don't have the time to organize it. So I don't know, but I did make room because I do like filming from here better. I'm working on this little girl that I've already put together. And so I'm just going to do her box, and then I'm going to do Pocoyo himself, the famous one. And I probably slaughter his name. What I did on this one is I picked out a print for the digital paper that has all the characters in it. This is for her. She's not in it because she's looking at everybody at the party. And so it's all the other characters that I'm using. And these are not quite 6 by 6 by 6. I'm going to have to start saying 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, which is much longer than just saying 6 by 6. Anyway, they're squares. So for my boxes that I get at Uline, which are the bases, and I just have to cut them out. I make the 4 of them. The pictures, it wasn't square that I had used, so I had to trim it down. And sometimes that can be kind of tricky because you can't figure out where to cut where you're not cutting somebody off. And where I was cutting, there was a British flag in there, but I got a corner of it left, and I'm not really sure if that's where this cartoon is from. I thought of that, but I don't know. I hadn't noticed that until today, and I just thought I'd share that with you. Okay, and I've been using my trusty cutter here. And let me grab you my 6 by 6 by 6 box. No, this is a 6 by 6 box. The thing is that I don't use that size of the paper because it doesn't open and close properly. And I lost my pop dots. How did I lose my pop dots? Oh my gosh, where did they go? I organized, and I guess I over-organized because now I don't know where they are. I've got some here, but I don't like any of these. Oh well, it is what it is. So, we're going to use the 3/4 tape when I'm putting the paper on versus the 1/4 inch tape on the pink gun. My trusty old yellow gun that's all held together with tape. It was used when I got it. So it was already the thing where you wrap the tape in here on these guns. That's the only thing I don't like, is they get so gunky. And this one came gunky. So all I did was make it gunkier. Just when I didn't think that was possible. But then sometimes the tape sticks to inside the cover. The roll gets all stuck. And I don't know if there's something that people maybe replace them after they used them for so long. I don't. I got to grab a little 6 by 6 square of paper that I'm going to use on the top of that one. And oh boy, let me grab for the next one I'm going to be working. Ooh, that one's got a chop out of it. That's not going to work. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes I have all these squares because when I cut out a piece of 12 by 12 inch paper into 4ths, I have 4 pieces that I need to go around the box. And then I have to cut another one to get one piece to go on the top. So I always have 3 left over. So you can see how often I use these glitter tops. I think I can use that. And this one, I don't like the white. It's bleh. Oh, well, here's a white that's a texture. I'm going to use that. That's an embossed piece of white. I'm going to use that on one of my tops. But this is just a little bit of my squares I have left over that just kind of shows you how many boxes I use. The vast majority of my bases are the cardboard boxes that I get from Uline. Uline.com. The only thing I will say about Uline, I love that's where I get my shipping boxes. And my glue sticks. I love their glue sticks. They're about, I'm going to say 18 inches long. And I love that because I can get through a whole centerpiece on one stick without having to change it or grab a stick real quickly. However, I have to order them in by the case. And I think it's 300 sticks. But the price with the shipping is outrageous. And so I don't want to order them. I mean, when I order my boxes, my shipping alone at Uline costs, it's pretty much close to the cost of the boxes. It's just insane how expensive it is. And sometimes when people ask about the price of shipping, the cost of shipping has gone up drastically with the post office. I mean, horrific. And the reliability is even worse. I have had so many orders that haven't come in. And so when I put my shipping in there, I never charge enough. And now Etsy wants everybody to lower their shipping or give free shipping. And I can't do that, or I might as well go out of business. I mean, I know a lot of businesses, what they do is they just make it up by upping the price of your product. Well, the economy and the way that it is, I just, I'll quit before I start doing that. People don't realize the time and the cost of doing this sort of thing. Again, the shipping's really, really expensive. And anymore, the product is expensive. My paper used to be like $28 for a pack of 250 sheets. And now it's $40 for a pack of 200 sheets. And the problem that I have with that is when, like just now, I printed out this dog for Pocoyo. And it all cut off. So, as you can see, I mean, it's just all off. The ear. Well, when that happens, I have to recut it. I mean, I have to redo it. And that happens with every single order I do. It will cut off. It won't line up right, or it won't print right. It'll get stuck in the printer. Not stuck in the printer, but there'll be a interruption of the internet connection, or something will happen that will cause it to stop, and then it'll pick up and finish, but it will only print out half of the image. It gets very costly with that paper when I lose it like that. I mean, I can't reuse that. I have to throw it away. And I don't know why I was telling you this, guys, but I know there was a reason when I started. Probably being very noticeable how quickly I'm just going downhill. Okay, there we've got her and her box. I haven't decided yet. Oh, yes, I did decide. This is going with her. But I don't want to put that on here because she'll cover up images. Pato, and I'm not going to do that. So maybe this one. Maybe I'll use this one. Yeah, this little tiny guy. This is her buddy in the same color here. I'm just going to take and stick him. He wasn't actually for this one. It was for the next one I'm putting together. But I have two more of them. So we're golden. There we go. I just popped out it, and it's just a little accent. You can't see it that much on camera or in a picture, but in person it stands out more. So there we've got the little girl. And now we're going to do the star of the show. And what I printed out for him is this little spaceship scene that I found where he's the star. And that was what I printed those little green ones out for now. What did I do with the rest of them? Here it is, and here it is. So I can use these on this too. There we go. But let's do his, oh, I haven't put him together yet, so let's go ahead and do that first. Let's, like you guys are going to help me. You don't even yell at me when I do something wrong. You need to say, hey, stop, you got it upside down. That sort of thing. Oh, they're there. I just bought sticks last night at Michael's that I absolutely hate, but I needed them. And I unloaded them today. Just bought a couple packs. And I forgot where I put them. That's one of the reasons I also hate cleaning up. Every time I clean my office, I forget where I put everything. And this time I forgot. The latest blunder was I forgot where I put all of my W-2s, all of my things that I needed for my business and my personal taxes. So I went into panic mode, which I do quite frequently now, but I ended up, I had to find them all or order and get new ones and print out and whatever I could print out. But anyway, I ended up having to get all new forms because I can't find it. I emptied out everything, I think. What will happen is once I get that ticket to my accountant, which I haven't done yet, I will find all of those that I lost. And I like to think of myself as organized, but now I just think of myself as old. And I can't remember diddly squat. I just can't. My daughter's back from vacation, so she's back in charge of babysitting me at my burn workout. She'd been in Mexico, and she just come back, and the coach says, oh, you're in charge of your mom. And she just laughs, thinking, oh, that's just great. But I'm getting better at it, guys. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at following whoever I know that's in my same group. I'm usually about 10 seconds behind them, and sometimes if they're doing a 30-second round on something, by the time I get ready to do it, they're already done. They must think I do that on purpose, anything to avoid a little work. And if it's something that I really don't like to do, I go to get a drink. So that way I can cut that in half. Because there are some things I absolutely hate to do. I don't know how many of you have heard of them, but burpees, I absolutely hate. I hate them. I hate them. And so I do anything to avoid having to do them. I don't like the impact because, number one, it hurts my knees. And I don't want have to have any trouble with my knees. I just don't like them. I was thinking for my birthday, when they make you do whatever age you are, you have to do that many of whatever exercise I pick. And I had it all figured out because they're all young and do everything, that I was going to pick burpees for the whole group. But then I found out I have to do them too. So I am rethinking that. I got to figure out what I can do. Again, they're all, anywhere from their late 20s to mid 40s. Half my age and twice as fast. So, or endurance. Okay, somebody tell me, where's here it is. I've got my workout clothes because I had class this morning on still, and I look like a lint ball. I just collect everything. This is, it doesn't matter which box it is. Every time I look down, I just see lint. Oh, my kids are all going to Florida. My daughter just called me, my older daughter. I knew my younger daughter was going for spring break. Now I found out my older daughter's going, and I do the dog sitting. So I have all of their dogs for spring break, which isn't, I'll have 4 with my dog. I'll have a golden retriever, something doodle. I always forget what it is, but a doodle of some sort. And 2 little Yorkies, or Shorkies, one of them mine. So I just went out to tell my husband because it is it can be chaos. But at least winter here will have let up enough where I can open a door so they can come and go as they please. We have a fenced in yard, so if I open up the patio, they can go outside and spend the whole day. But they all want to sleep in bed with us. And I know not everybody's animal lovers, so some of you might be thinking I'm out of my freaking mind, but my husband and I are animal lovers, and we think it's cute. The big one will lay on the floor at the foot of the bed, but the three little ones, they all have their spots that they snuggle up in. They're so cute. Oh, I got to do the top yet. I'm putting this little Martian guy on this one, like I did the other one. These are my really crappy pop dots. I hate these. They're really thin. I don't know. Sometimes when I order stuff online, it's not what I expected. Okay, and I'm going to use this for the top. Piece of glitter paper. Whoops. Sounds like it's scraping. It is scraping. Okay. And here we go. I only have one left to do, guys, the dog. So what I think I'm going to do for that is I'm going to do the last one, but I'm going to put it with this one because this one I think was pretty short. I didn't go on too much, I don't think. Of course, I never think I do, but my husband might not agree with me. Every time I tell him something and I'm going to describe something or something happened, he's always like this. You know, come on, get to it, get to the point. But then when he tells a story, if I do that to him, big time trouble. There we go. And then I have one left to do, which is the doggy. I've got to cut out the images, one side, and I probably won't do that right now, actually, because it's going to be wet. I have to glitter it. So that is probably going to be it on this video, but I will put pictures of them in there anyway. Thank you for watching, and everybody have a great remainder of... Is today Monday? No, have a great week. Bye-bye.